You low-life scum.
I think we can pretty much unite in giving Big Ag a passionate fuck you. Be it factory farms or Agent Orange produce, Big Ag not only specializes in pain and poison, they make it a point to crush and silence anyone standing up to their sordid ways. For example, the ag-gag laws that make it illegal to film and document farm conditions. You know, because having a de-beaking video leaked to the public is just bad PR. But gagging the truth is but one of many tricks up Big Ag's sleeves. In a recent article on Counterpunch, investigative journalist Martha Rosenberg outlines several other ways that Big Ag seeks to deceive the public in the name of profit. One such deception came from the Fluid Milk Board, which is as disgusting as it sounds. The Fluid Milk Board not only claimed that milk helps to fight breast cancer, which, no, it doesn't, it also claimed that those with a lactose intolerance should really just keep drinking milk, and that milk is a great diet food. In case you're wondering, both of those are not true. The last claim actually got them a slap on the wrist, but fuck me if you don't still see lithe, lactose-lipped lovelies gracing the pages of magazines claiming that they owe their figure to drinking daily doses of whole milk as opposed to their daily training sessions, combined with never eating a piece of food that hasn't first hit a scale and been blessed by an overpriced nutritionist. That's really how it works. But when it comes to backing up their claims, Big Ag isn't going to leave that up to a rogue third-party research group. Fuck no. You gotta keep that shit in-house. As Rosenberg writes, a few years ago, the Journal of American Medical Association admitted authors of an article arguing for a higher recommended dietary allowance of protein were, in fact, industry operatives. Sharon L. Miller was formerly employed by the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, and author Robert R. Wolfe, Ph.D., received money from the Egg Nutrition Center, the National Dairy Council, the National Pork Board, and the Beef Checkoff. Through the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, set a correction. Miller's email address was, in fact, smiller@beef.org, which should have been the GAMA editor's first tip-off. You think? I would ordinarily say that the biggest friend to corporate malfeasance is our apathy, but maybe it's our fucking stupidity. And yet, even though these tawdry tricks earn them some time, some ground, some power, Rosenberg's point is that Big Ag wouldn't jump through these hoops if they weren't worried about that same aforementioned power of the people. She brings up the resignation of American Egg Board CEO Joanne Ivey, who stepped down after a string of emails came to light, showing how she tried to strong-arm markets from carrying vegan, egg-free mayo alternatives. And why would she care about that? Well, because when given the chance and the choice, people want shit that's GMO-free. People want food that wasn't born, raised, and slaughtered in a cage pumped full of antibiotics. People don't want this. People want food. And people are willing to fight for their right to eat food, good, healthy, wholesome food. As with the corporate logo initiative, the low-life scum workings of Big Ag prove that we have the power, and the corporate goons know it. And before you use this little pep talk rant as a collective sigh and a, oh good, I can just carry on as usual, no, I mean you. You need to be the one to shift from potential to kinetic. You need to be the one to prove those shriveled, soulless pieces of corporate shit right. In thinking that we are dangerous. They have a lot of tricks up their sleeves, but in the end, that's all they are. Smoke and mirrors, a sleight of the hand to deceive and confuse, knowing that if we get our shit together, no amount of hidden aces can save them. So, to get your shit together and join the fight against Big Ag and their shady fucking tricks, here are a few places you can go to specializing in the food fight. Hard to talk when it's so cold. March Against Monsanto is a huge one that you've probably heard of. Each year they hold a literal march against the Big Ag giant that brought you Agent Orange, Roundup, and your poisoned dinner. Not only that, but they offer a wealth of information, including GMO alternatives and links such as Shop Against Monsanto, where you can find a 100% GMO-free product selection. Tasty. And be sure to mark your calendars for May 21st of this year. That's the date of the worldwide March Against Monsanto, a chance for people to flex that kinetic power. I swear it's so cold I can barely move my mouth. Climate change. Another few places to look in the fight against Big Ag, Non-GMO Project, Food and Water Watch, and if you go to our Facebook page, we've posted the link to a long list of non-GMO organizations across the states so you can peruse at your leisure. Find the one that speaks to you and jump onto the front lines of the food fight.